on Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Johnson on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Goff. Right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They're led by the former Longhorn. At quarterback, it's Quinn Ewers.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
2nd and 7. They'll toss it here to Achane. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Lions nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Lions offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
First carry for David Montgomery. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark up out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Yeah, ready. Out!
Achane will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown. give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often. And boy, did they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
14, Lions nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for
After the
Miami.
touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They're in an early hole, 14-0. They start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's gone. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. So after one, 14-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
That's another Dolphins first down.
2 minutes to go here
First and goal
till halftime.
at the 10-yard line.
Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the
Shotgun.
37-yard
It's
line.
Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of
First at the 37, it's first and 10.
Detroit
Williams
Lions.
in motion.
First down.
The RPO, that one is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
It is caught left side by St. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third
Now
and
Goff.
3.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Gain of 6.
Here's first and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got it at the 7. To the pylon, he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Devon Achad ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Jason Sanders kicking
Very
off
little time
Miami.
remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Covered by the Dolphins.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you...
He's got his big tight end, Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Miami.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead.
35, Lions 7.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
180.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Now he'll air one out. That's to the sideline and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a
From
gain
the
of
39,
33.
here's a first and 10.
And the Dolphins first down.
All right.
Tua will give it to Achane. And a strong first down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
44. Ready.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. The second down throw is incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malik Washington. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Dolphins stretch things out even further.
42, Lions 7. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Third and long.
Yeah.
Throwing is Tua. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here we go on fourth down with Tua. And he's into the end zone yet again. Darren Waller, touchdown Miami. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was fourth and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 49, Lions 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for
After the
Miami.
touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 23.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Check motion. 180. What's up?
Goff to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Zach Sealer in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What's up?
Laporta in motion.
120.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He'll go right and find his running back. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down. Getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Leads to 3rd down and 3.
To throw is Goff. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession.
4th down and less than a yard.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
His kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 56, Lions 7. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jordan Brooks getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. 3rd and 9.
We got it, we got it, we got it!
Goff to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
It's now 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 42-yard line.
To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up. The problem's continuing. He puffs it up again. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.